Hi guys, so after sitting here, this is the kind of architecture we have. Look at this. So I'm gonna have to move, okay? Because you know what? We want to make it as hospitable, inhumane, as sadistic as possible for people, okay? So of course they take up the pavilion. It's still fall. I mean, people are out doing fall things, but this is the kind of stuff they do here because they know that I'm trying to look for shelter. Because this is all we got here, is that we got people that think this kind of stuff is funny. That homeless is, we can't even solve a couple people being homeless here, and we got major problems in the Middle East, major problems with Ukraine, and this is what these people continue to do here. This is the mentality here. This is what's going on in a lot of our communities, because we have this hostile architecture. So there's nowhere for a person to stay out of the rain. I mean, they can't even make some humane things. I mean, if you look across this park, where can you sit and get out of the elements? You know, this is a park for the people, paid for by the people, but yet you know, and I'm sure they're going to close it pretty soon. This overhang here doesn't even have some kind of overhang so you can not get wet. So we spend all this money. A lot of people don't even come down here. I wouldn't come to an event anymore because of the way it's certain people that are here all the time with certain events, and this is the way they treat people of modest means. And if you do happen to become successful here, they're going to make sure they beat you up, they steal your stuff, and this is the way you're treated until you leave the community. Every single one of these people that I thought was part of my community and my neighbor has told me to get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out. Leave. Get the fuck out. Well, you know what I'm saying? You need to get the fuck out because the stuff you're doing in our community needs to stop. Okay? This needs to stop. Okay, there was no reason to take the pavilion down yet. The days, it's been so warm, it's been so beautiful, but this is what they do because they want you to just die. That's the whole point. Die and get out of here so they can continue to have it just for their friends and just for their family, and everybody else can just go somewhere and die, you know, or leave. Why don't you leave? I can't tell you, there's not one person that had compassion and they don't say, why don't you leave? I don't understand why you don't leave if nobody wants you here. Why don't you leave? Be safe, guys.